Are writers time travelers? When we consider the issue of tense, the answer to this might not be as clear as it seems. For example, in academic writing, we're often talking about findings relating to things that happened in the past, talking about their applications in the present, and also talking about how things can be applied in the future. As a result, we could be talking about things that happened yesterday, things that are happening today, and things that will happen tomorrow. When negotiating this, then, a lot of academics ask, what tense should I use when writing about the findings outlined in an article? Well, because articles were written in the past, and because we read them in the past, a lot of students believe that we should frame them in the past tense. However, this is actually incorrect. Articles are published. You could have read them yesterday, you can go to them today to read them, and you can go to them tomorrow to read them. This means that they exist in perpetuity. They are perpetually there, and as a result, they should be framed in present tense. Example, Homer argues that donuts are nutritional. Mario and Luigi report, present tense, that mushrooms can restore your health and increase height. Dion asserts in present tense that her heart will go on. When discussing people's research process, however, your choice of tense will be different. Research occurred and was completed in the past. It's not ongoing. Therefore, you will frame the research process in past tense. This means that you may have both past and present tense in your writing. Let's break down how that's going to look. Wong et al. 2023 conducted past tense, a study on the durability and transparency of Lululemon's yoga pants. This is part of the research process they completed in the past. They collected past tense and analyzed past tense survey data. Again, all of this is part of the research process. Based on their findings, they conclude present tense. This is their argument that Lululemon is too expensive. So here we have 3 verbs in simple past and 1 verb in simple present. Their argument versus their research process. Are these interchangeable? In some cases, it might be possible to use either the past tense or the present tense. In such cases, there is a slight semantic difference. Let's take a look at our good friend Sherlock Holmes. Based on his analysis, Sherlock argues that Moriarty committed the crime. That is his argument. So here we're focused on his argument. We use present tense. Now we're going to have that same clause. Sherlock argues that Moriarty committed the crime, but we're going to put a different context. When looking through the evidence, Sherlock found that Moriarty committed the crime. Now here we're talking about his process as he's going through the evidence. So we use the simple past tense to describe the research process. Now, what about future tense? Will you ever need to use future tense in an academic context? Well, when writing a research proposal, you will use simple future tense to describe the research process that you will be engaging in. Example, data will be collected via one-on-one interviews. This is a research process that you will be engaging in. Let's do a quick summary. When detailing the arguments, positions, observations, and findings of a study, you will use simple present tense, and overwhelmingly this will be the tense that you use in your academic writing. However, if you're detailing the study's research process, how they collected or analyzed data, then you will use simple past tense. Those are actions that are completed and are no longer ongoing. And finally, when detailing your future research process and a research proposal, which is very rare, you will use simple future tense. I hope that was clear and easy to understand. If you have any questions about tenses, check out the videos on the different moods of tenses, the conditional tenses, and the use of modals, which you'll find on this YouTube channel. If you have any other questions about which tense to use in academic writing, drop them in the comments section below, and we'll be sure to get to them as soon as possible. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.